It's nice to have you here. Could you present a little bit yourself?
Sure. My name is Kris Howard. I'm a Solutions Architect Manager at AWS in Sydney, Australia. Took me a very long time to get here, my very first time ever in Vilnius.
So you said your talk will be about machine learning. Could you present a little bit?
It is about machine learning, but it's also about knitting. I'm going to be talking about some of the interesting things you can do with knitting, how knitting patterns are like programming languages, and then a little project I built to try and actually reverse engineer knitting patterns from photographs of finished knitting items.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. And could you say like some key points of your talk?
Key points of my talk. Well, look, I am not a machine learning expert. There are machine learning experts here. My knowledge was pretty low. I've learned a lot through this process. I had been told before I started that the hardest part about machine learning was getting good data. And I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you some epic stories in my talk about the struggle I had to get good data for this project.
And you come here all over from Australia. How was the journey?
It was a long trip. We broke it up, Singapore one stop to Frankfurt the next day, and then finally on to Vilnius. So it's a very long trip.
And how do you enjoy the conference?
Oh, I'm loving it. Loving Vilnius. Everyone's so friendly. The conference has been fantastic. I've seen some really good talks and drunk some really good local beer.
And you also said you tasted some Lithuanian food.
Yes, except I can't pronounce it. I had Cepeline. Yes, I had that the other night at a traditional restaurant. Very good, very good. I've had potatoes every meal here, and that is fine by me.
And it wasn't too hard for you, too heavy food?
No, especially because it's a little bit cold. You want that when it's cold out.
Okay, and so what was that you learned here? Because you said that you attended some other talks.
Yes.
And you brought your colleague, and did you find something interesting here?
Well, the most interesting talk, I actually brought my husband. The most interesting we both went to was Heidi Helfand gave a talk about being a good leader and how listening plays into that. And we did some exercises with listening to each other. So it was a little bit, because I am a people manager, it was good for my job, but it was also, I think, maybe good for our relationship. It was a very useful talk.
And is it often that you travel like this with your husband?
This is the first time he's come to a tech conference. I speak at a lot of tech conferences. This is the first time he's actually come with me.
And what does he do for the living?
He is also a developer at a very big tech company.
But he doesn't like to go to conferences.
No. He likes to sit at home and code.
He likes to sit. Yeah, it's funny because Agnia couldn't come this morning, and we will go to Expo Zone very soon. And Lucas.
Join you. Hi, nice to join you. And thank you, Andres, for doing an interview with you. How is he? I think he's professional after 3 days, right?
I have some notes, some feedback. We can talk about it later. It was pretty good. Overall, pretty good.
It's his first time, so I'm sorry.
You did a great job.
Yeah. So Agnia, I guess, overslept. Have you been to the party yesterday or not?
Well, because I was presenting this morning, I did not go to the party. I had a quiet night because I wanted to be nice and fresh today.
Yeah. I've been there. You missed quite.
The pictures. Yeah, I saw the photos. It looked epic.
Have you seen the video?
I saw there were some videos on Twitter as well. Yeah.
So we had the band. They were covering.
Breakers.
The Line Breakers.
The Line Breakers.
It's the first time I saw them live. It was amazing. Everyone was singing. Yeah. I can still sing. Hey, coders, email and go home. Something like that. it's still stuck in my head.
Oh, nice.
All this morning. So thank you very much. I hope we see you here in the conference, right?
Yes.
And the attendees can catch up with you. Right?
I'm up just after lunch, so very excited, a little bit nervous.
Okay, thank you very much. And now we are going to go around and talk with the attendees. Since it's Friday morning, everyone is a little bit sleepy, having their coffee. Let's go and have some opinions about the conference. So thank you.
Thank you.